Yeah. Welcome to the table where the truth gets said. No filters, no edits, no words left unsaid. Different perspectives, but we all take a stand. Real talk live, this is no middleman. Yeah, soul setting tone, keeping structure and flow. Uncle Plug, bring game that the streets already know. Reign with the crown and a voice that expands. If it's honest conversation, no middleman. Live from the room where the real ones stand. Uncut, unscripted, no middleman.
Souls of Thought. Disclaimer. This live stream is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. Statements made are opinions, satire, or hypothetical discussion and should not be interpreted as factual claims. We are not journalists, attorneys, or professionals. We are reacting to publicly available information. No statements should be construed as accusations or assertions of wrongdoing. By viewing this content, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own interpretations. Viewer discretion is advised.
That glow. And one thing they hate worse than you having that glow is when you know you got that glow. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. So give them a reason to keep hating on it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, oil farming, how I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paid away. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Envious, cause they really ain't. I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. Know some people I love, put some smut on my name. Real life, I'ma still love them the same. I'ma love them from outside of the frame. I'ma love them from outside of the pain. That type of hate don't belong on my paint. That type of hate don't belong in proximity. Lord knows I love to match energy. Won't smoke, I know the back chimney. No hope with me once you an enemy. Well trained, I break you down clinically. BTA is my ministry. Laying that belt, laying that leather. It ain't no pics, it's with whoever. Ain't gotta like us, but you gon' respect us. Before I be soft, I'd rather be deadly. Let's get. Since I lost Sebastian, my heart has been heavy. Hard in my heart, now it's hard to be friendly. PTSD in my arms, he was heavy. Felt his heart stop, oh my God, I wasn't ready. Couldn't even walk, his last walk was with Granny. Heard he was sick and they said it was bad. I damn that collapsed, but my legs feel like jelly. Man down, I lost my family. Therapy dog, who gon' help with my sanity now? Think I'm about vanity now. Been in the gym, I'm trying to balance it out. Managing rage, out of line so people jumped off the page. Bad time if you really won't play. Bad time for you to play with my name. It's Candyman if you saying my name. I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paid away. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Envious, cause they really ain't. I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you could take to them. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room everywhere that I go. Black sheep of the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist. No stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming, ho, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Envious, cause they really ain't. I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. Or farming, ho, I'm up in rank.
Yeah. Welcome to your No Middleman panel. This your girl, Soft Rain. We are part of the Raw Society Coalition. We got the founder, Souls of Thought, and Uncle Plug TV. So welcome in. We appreciate y'all being here. If you're catching us, we're gonna have a live.
I didn't notice your background.
Oh, thank you.
Back
there.
Yeah.
Looking like that's real light. Hey.
Yeah.
Elegance.
More aesthetic.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Gotta elevate just a little bit,
Just a little bit.
Yes.
But
yes.
no, we're gonna be live in Columbus, Georgia on June 6th at the Hideaway Lounge. Make sure you check our links in our bios to go to the Eventbrite and purchase your tickets now. We have a select number of tickets that are on sale for the early bird special. Once those tickets are gone, you have to pay full price, baby. Full price.
Yes,
And
man.
of course, you saw earlier our merch is on sale, 10% off. So make sure y'all go support us and support RSC all together so we can continue to bring you great content. So what you got for us,
Awesome.
fools?
Awesome. Whenever y'all may catch this show, make sure you always hit that like button. Make sure you
Mhm.
subscribe. Make sure you go to everybody's channel. You got my channel, Souls of Thought. You got Uncle Plug at Uncle Plug TV. And you also have the Conversations of Soft Rain, Conversations with Soft Rain. At Conversations with Soft Rain. Make sure you catch her channel as well. She has her call-in line on Thursday. So make sure y'all catch that call-in line. She did one last week that was very, very good. So y'all make sure y'all catch that hotline, call in with Rain. Make sure y'all go catch Uncle Plugs, man. Uncle Plug been killing it on the Sundays. He's killing it with the content. He's been doing his story time. He had a special guest on the story time this weekend. So make sure that y'all catch up with Uncle Plug at Uncle Plug TV. And of course, you guys know whenever you're watching this, it's going to be Tuesday. So make sure you catch Uncle Plug's Monday night show where he's going to be on there with the one and only Big Doe in the building. You know what I mean? Big Doe in the building, man. You know, so make sure you catch
Easy.
Uncle Plug and Doe, man. Always a great show for Monday nights when we run into our live show for the Raw Society Coalition and the No Middleman, man. So as normal, we got a great show on deck for y'all.
Definitely.
Again, make sure you like and subscribe to all channels, man. There's going to be a lot of new content coming on the Raw Society. Also, with the whole team that you see here, everybody's creating new content on a day-to-day basis. So make sure y'all follow up. Me and Plug got something coming for y'all. We already got the best sports show on Sunday, prime time, 1181. Pressure plays, you know what I mean, from the bayou to the turf. So we already got the best sports show, but wait till you see what we have up next. Man, we might got some new characters coming into play. It's gonna be amazing. But y'all tap in. We're gonna have some great things coming for y'all, man. But there's nothing better than catching what Rain got for us on the radar with Rain. So we're gonna tap
Sure.
in the radar with
You're
Rain.
locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's making noise this week.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to On the Radar with Rain, where we break down what's making noise across culture, news, and the world. And tonight, I always bring y'all a crazy lineup that's all over the place sometimes. First, we got a chocolate heist that's nearly 500,000 candy bars missing, and then a mission to the moon that's bigger than people realize, and a military buildup that could shift global power overnight. So make sure y'all tap in and let's get into tonight's raindrops. On the first one, this is crazy. Actually, it's a serious crime. Swiss food giant Nestle has confirmed that 12 tons of Kit Kat bars, that's about 413,000 individual candy bars, were stolen after leaving a production facility in Italy, and they were headed towards Poland. And somehow along that route, the entire truck has gone missing. The company said the vehicle and cargo are still missing. And now there's concern that these products could end up on the black market sales across Europe. But every bar has a traceable batch code. So if it gets scanned anywhere, it can be flagged immediately. So I don't think this was random. Cargo thefts, they involved organized groups, planned routes, targeted shipments, and stuff like that. So I don't know.
We have it for you right here, Rain. Let's see
All
what they
right.
got to say about it.
Now, fuel may be in short supply, but it's comforting to know the global criminal class has not lost its sense of priorities, because while governments fumble around explaining empty petrol stations actually full in a philosophical sense, somewhere in Europe, a gang of hardened criminals has stolen a truck carrying 12 tons of Kit Kats. Police have put a bounty on their heads. The same criminal gang hijacked a load of Red Bull cans. I don't know how they sleep at night. That's not true. I made that bit up.
Hey, shout out to the international news, dog.
Right.
Shout out to the international news, because you can't say half of the stuff he said on our news station. He said they got a bounty on their head. You know what I mean? You cannot say that in America.
That is ridiculous. That is hilarious, bro. Like that is my least. That is one of my least favorite candy bars of all time. And
really,
yeah, like
I like a cold Kit Kat. I like a cold Kit Kat. Man.
Yeah, straight out the freezer.
Candy bar, period. Like Twix, Snickers, and whatchamacallits.
What's called legendary. What's called legendary.
Whatchamacallit?
Legendary. But I love a Kit Kat straight out that refrigerator, nice and cold.
Be hard to break. Man. You got to bite the whole thing, man.
Yeah, the Kit Kat hit different, man. That Kit Kat hit different, man. Then he said a boy stole cans of Red Bull. He said, I don't know how they sleep at night.
I don't know how they sleep at night.
Wow. Nessa did say we appreciate the criminal's exceptional taste.
Yes, yeah. Man. Shout out to the international news, dog, man.
Crazy, and like he talking about the barcodes if they've been scanned. That ain't nobody gonna scan them shit, man. They better bust them holes open and say, man, $1 a piece, man. Give me $1. A year, give me a year out. Give me a year out. 1 year out.
You remember those little candy stores, or the little like back in the neighborhoods, the candy lady?
Yeah.
They used to sell Oreo cookies like 2 for 50 cents, and the freeze cups and stuff like that. Maybe somebody like that will get them. So where
you from? They call them freeze cups.
Yeah, they
call them where you from? So
what?
Y'all call them Lily Dilly?
That's frozen in a styrofoam cup, and you peel it away as you eat it.
Oh, those God, look, we used to turn them upside down.
Upside down. We call them flips.
We called them
Lily Dillies.
What did y'all call them, Rain?
Freeze cups.
That's what we called them. We call them freeze cups.
Yeah. We call them flips where I'm from.
Yeah. Well, you should try to, or you'll see people breaking the tops off to get it going.
That styrofoam be laying all over the ground everywhere.
Do y'all ever think about what we paid for, dog, as kids?
Man,
we paid for a woman to get us some Kool-Aid in a cup frozen. We could have made that at home.
Bro, I used to tell Bobby around picking up change, Bobby go and tell her, Bobby get a whole little corner bag of candy, get a couple of cookies and a free in a flip. Be over there, and it be hot as hell outside in Florida, so that be melt fast. But you got man. Telling you, bro. I miss them days, man. I miss them days.
That was a good day. That was a good days for sure.
When I could run in the Grove real quick and go and get me an orange fresh off the tree and just buff right into a boy. Be in the whole back, this back here go to Kids Winston up like it. Yeah, but that was life, man. I'll go ahead, man. I was ripping,
man. So they taking off with Kit Kats, but it looks like something else about to take off. What you got for us, Rain?
So, of course, this is near and dear to my heart and my baby because we like space activity. This is bigger than what people think it is. NASA is preparing for Artemis 2. This is what you say?
I ain't say nothing.
He listening.
Oh, you listening? Oh, okay, I thought he said something. This mission is going to send 3 U.S. astronauts and 1 Canadian astronaut around the moon, traveling about 250,000 miles from Earth over 10 days. It's not about just exploration anymore. It's the NASA administrator Jared Isaacman. He made it clear that space is the ultimate high ground. Right now, satellites are tracking missile launches, providing real-time intelligence, running military communications, supporting operations on the ground. So when conflicts happen on Earth, space is already involved, of course. So now the U.S. is building satellite constellations, not one big satellite, but hundreds, eventually thousands, similar to the programs from SpaceX, which makes systems, of course, run faster, stronger, and harder to take it down. But Artemis 2, yes, it's about the moon, but it's also about who controls space and who controls the future as well. So
we got
they talking about maybe landing on the moon in 2028.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
we got the team right here, man. We got a little color on the team, man. Let's see what they're gonna say. Looks like the lady probably be the head of the team, like she's gonna speak. Let's see what they gotta say for this quick 43 seconds.
Tell them live. Tell them live.
How do we feel as the people that can call the moon the destination, a destination, not just something we're looking at? And it is our strong hope that this mission is the start of an era where every person on Earth can look at the moon and think of it as also a destination.
Just to remind everyone, this is a test flight. This is the first time we're going to try this. This is the first time we're loading humans on board. And I will tell you, the four of us, we are ready to go. The team is ready to go and the vehicle is ready to go. But not for 1 second do we have an expectation that we are going. We will go when this vehicle tells us it's ready and when the team is ready to go. So we might go out to the pad and we might have to try again a few more times. And we are 100% ready for that.
Gotta make sure we make these Negroes believe it too. So we gotta put
now, right now, it is go for launch.
You're looking live at
Launch
Launchpad 39B, where in just a few days, NASA's Artemis II crew will lift off to begin their journey.
And that thing don't even look safe.
We drove right past that launch pad when we went out to visit the Kennedy Space Center. They're supposed to launch it April 1st, which is Wednesday, at about 2200, I believe, 22:34, something like that.
So 10 at night.
Yeah, at night.
April Fools. Yep, that's what we think.
It's been scrubbed a couple of times because of different things that's going on with it, but right now it says go for launch. So
have y'all been paying attention to like the chemicals that have been stuck in the sky lately? I don't know if y'all noticed, but a lot of aircraft, like usually you get like the I guess it'll be afterburn or whatever, but now like it's starting to even hold even further. They're saying that it's like allegedly there's a lot of stuff going on in the sky, in the clouds, that are actually supposed to be like not good for society. That's allegedly.
when me and my family were driving home from the grocery store yesterday, Mama said, "What is that coming down from the cloud?"
Yeah, they say it's like
I have never seen the sky like this before. She said those exact words.
They said it's like a chemical, man. Coach JB and them been talking about it. He actually has a weatherman. Shout out to Coach JB. They have a weatherman named John something or Joe something. And he's a weatherman, been a weatherman for 30 years. And he's saying that it's not true, but Coach JB brother is a pilot in the Air Force, and he's saying other things. They say there's some chemicals in the clouds right now as we speak, dog, being dropped.
This is some. Well, what they try? Why they keep trying to kill us? Why they keep trying to kill us? If we die, they die too.
And we got to look at too. The Earth is a living and breathing thing. You know what I'm saying? We are feeding all these chemicals into it, and it's not good. It's not good at all. And speaking of Earth, coming back down to Earth. Raindrop number 3, we got 50,000 troops over in position in the Middle East. That's about 10,000 more than usual. And as POTUS weighs in on his next move for the conflict involving Iran, they just sent 2,500 more Marines, 2,500 more sailors from the USS Tripoli, and also 2,000 troops from the 82nd Airborne. Right now, they don't know their mission. It's not fully disclosed, but all this connects to, of course, the Strait of Hormuz, where about 20% of the world's oil passes through. And so right now that flow is being disrupted. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Let's see what they got to say about this. They said it's more, like you said, Rain is on it today. More than 50,000 troops are in the Middle East. Let's see what they got to say about this.
Overnight, a wave of new attacks in the Middle East as U.S. Central Command reveals more than 50,000 U.S. troops are now in the region, up from 35,000 previously reported. And now we're seeing the faces of some of the first American casualties of this war in Iran. Captain Cody Cork, Sergeant First Class Nicola Moore, Sergeant First Class Noah Tegens, and Sergeant Declan Cody, all from an Army Reserve unit in Des Moines, Iowa. They were among 6 Americans killed after an Iranian drone hit a tactical operations center in Kuwait. The U.S. commander in the Middle East now sharing in-depth details about the ongoing U.S. operations.
Many of you may remember the shock and awe strikes of 2003. The first 24 hours of this operation were nearly double the scale. We've already struck nearly 2,000 targets with more than 2,000 munitions.
Iran now escalating attacks on American interests in the region. An Iranian drone slamming into the U.S. consulate in Dubai. The U.S. embassy in Jordan also targeted. An Iranian missile hitting the largest U.S. base in the Middle East in Qatar. No injuries reported. Now questions are being raised about the amount of artillery on both sides of the conflict. Military officials say it takes 2 or 3 interceptors to shoot down one ballistic missile. And experts predict Iran has a stockpile of more than 2,000. That's fueling concern that Iran's supply of cheap drones could exhaust the multi-million-dollar interceptor systems of the U.S. and its allies.
Multiple reports, including from the Wall Street Journal, say the Trump administration is now considering whether to support groups inside Iran who are willing to take up arms and topple the regime. Those groups could potentially include the Iranian Kurds. Marcus Moore, ABC News, Doha.
So I want to show y'all something. Let me show y'all something.
So this sees it all.
Oh, this is very important. I'm going to show you something. Y'all see it too. I'm gonna go right here, man. First of all, man, rest in peace, man, to these people.
Definitely.
But I'm gonna give y'all, for those who are watching this or will be watching it on replay, this is what, stop sending people that are in guard and reserve to battle locations, dog. Y'all know how often they train?
1 week in a month.
1 week in like
2 weeks a year. That's the slogan. 1 week in a month, 2 weeks a year. So
I remember when I was active and we were in the we got right into Iraqi freedom, and they sent all those army guys over there, and they were stuck over there for like 2 to 3 years. But if y'all get a chance, go check it out. It's on YouTube and on the History Channel. There's a documentary from the Little Rock, Arkansas Reserve Army Unit. And these people showed you, because y'all know the reserve, they take their own tanks and stuff over there too. Like that's all their equipment, everything. So they were showing like the equipment that they were like never worked on for years. And yeah, like all this stuff was so bad. And then you got all these, no offense, but you got all these out of shape people that's collecting a check from the military. They not working out. They real dads and moms, you know what I mean? Look at these faces, man. Not to be rude, but look at them. None of them look like they ready for war.
Now one of them, little buddy on the end, what's his name? Declan. Yeah, what kind of Declan Cody? Who named you, buddy?
That captain just got done teaching a college professor class before he went over there.
Man, like, that man was in his room playing Fortnite.
Like, this is crazy, dog. Like, that's one of the things I really say. I will highly encourage whoever moves into, like I respect what Pete Hetzef try to do with like the fitness stuff and the active duty, but y'all need to start focusing that energy on the reserve and guard. They need to be more than when we know that we are even going into a war. We need to have you full-time active duty as a guard or reserve person. You need to be able to pass your PT test. You should meet all the standards that an active duty member has to meet before they deploy. Like, we got to stop sending these people.
It starts with money. We start with more money so they can have a quality of life of which they can afford to go to a gym to actually work out.
Yeah. Like, they need to stop being funded, because what is it? It's a guard that's reserved. Guard is the one funded by the state, right? Guard. And then you got the reserve, of course. But like, they need to, man, again, man, prayers to the family. No jokes here, for real. Sorry that y'all loved ones had to go out there knowing that they're not ready. That 20-year-old man already a sergeant in the Army because they just promote people in reserve and guard. I was active duty for 20 years. Reserve and guardsmen, just they get ranked by the seats that are available. Like, we have to stop this, guys, if we're trying to be a powerful force. Either we need to, when we know that we're in the moments to become the war, we need to have guard and reserve people ready to fight and in shape. And like Plug said, they need to get money from the right sources so that they can get everything they need, man. Because those 4 people did not go over there expecting not to come back home and see their family, dog.
Yeah, and the Sergeant First Class Amore, she was a mother and
Yeah.
a wife. I think she had 2 or 3 kids. Her husband spoke about her highly, so
Yeah. She
yeah,
probably was close to retirement. For sure.
most likely, yeah,
Yeah.
39.
She went in at 18, 19. She was close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially because you gotta think about it. She's 1 year off of me, so that means she was there for Iraqi freedom. She was there for every war, like she's been there. So like if
Yeah.
she's been activated every time. Yeah, man. Shout out to those families, man. That hurts my heart, dog. Really to see stuff like that, because I always think of that when we start sending these people over here to these sites, to these wars and front line. Y'all know these people ain't ready, man. Let them protect their cities. Man, that's crazy, dog. That's crazy, man.
And that's tonight's raindrops. So from a massive chocolate heist to a mission redefining space power and a military buildup that could shift everything. The world is moving fast, of course. I'm your girl, Rain, and this is On the Radar with Rain.
You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's making noise this week.
So shout out to Rain, man. Great Rain On the Radar with Rain. But man, it's starting to get out of hand, man. I don't know why I won't ever understand it, dog.
Bro, I'm not trying to be insensitive at all, but man, they should know better. Like what the power of the chain of command, the powers that be are just truly incompetent. Like I'm gonna see these guys and be like, no, not this unit. You guys gonna have to go back. You can probably make it, but the rest of you guys, you gotta go back. You're not ready. Now go ahead. Let's see how many push-ups you can knock out. Like, let's see if you can fireman carry this guy. Because if you can't fireman carry this guy, how can I expect for you to get it?
It'd be crazy, bro. Yeah, crazy work, man. I tell people that all the time. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, man. But y'all know what's even crazier, dog? He's a master on the green, but he is a failure in life, man. We have the one and only Tiger Woods, man. My boy be shooting nothing but bogeys. My boy can't get out the par 9, par 5. He can't do anything. He I don't know what's going on with him, dog. Tiger Woods goes bogey, man. This is Tiger Woods being released from jail for his alleged DUI. They said the charges might be being dropped, but I also see some other old videos that came out. This is not his first rodeo. So we're gonna play the video, man. I want to hear y'all thoughts on like what is wrong with Tiger Woods. So here we go.
Woods is out of jail this morning after a car crash ended with him being charged with driving under the influence. Now, the 5-time Masters champion was not injured in the crash, but this is the second serious car wreck he's been involved in and the second time he's been placed under arrest. Nicole Valdez is outside the Martin County Jail in Florida. Nicole, good morning.
Kelly, good morning. It's also the second time Woods has faced formal DUI charges. He spent a couple hours here in jail, walked out just before midnight and jumped into the passenger seat of a black SUV. This just weeks before many hoped for a chance to see Tiger back at the Masters. Tiger Woods released from a Florida jail late Friday night, hours after his arrest on suspicion of driving under the influence. This was the overturned SUV golf icon Tiger Woods crawled out of Friday, just moments after authorities say he was speeding and slammed into the back of a pickup truck near his Jupiter Island home.
The individual driving that Land Rover was able to crawl out the passenger door of the car and was identified to be Mr. Tiger Woods.
Martin County Sheriff John Budenseek says Woods showed signs of impairment and was arrested.
Mr. Woods did a breathalyzer test, blew triple zeros, but when it came time for us to ask for a urinalysis test, he refused, and so he's been charged with DUI, with property damage, and refusal to submit to a lawful test.
Neither Woods nor the other driver were hurt. This is the fourth known crash involving the 15-time major winner since 2009, when he was cited for careless driving after he crashed into a fire hydrant.
Do you remember being asleep in the car? You don't?
In 2017, police in Jupiter found him asleep in his black Mercedes.
Black Mercedes. stop in the right-hand lane.
Woods had a hard time keeping his eyes open during questioning. Officers even asked him to try and recite the alphabet. He was arrested for DUI and later pled guilty to reckless driving. And in 2021, Woods was badly hurt in a different rollover crash in California. His leg and ankle injuries so bad, doctors considered amputation. Just this week, his return to competitive golf was looking up after he played in an indoor golf tournament Tuesday, and rumors swirled about a possible return to the Masters. And Woods is also facing charges for property damage and for refusing to take that urine test. Since authorities ruled out alcohol here, they would need the result of that test to know if he was under the influence of something else.
That boy's smart. That boy's smart. It ain't his first rodeo. It ain't his first rodeo. He is a smart man. He is a smart man. What is y'all thoughts about Mr. Tiger Woods here going bogey for us? What you got for us, Flood?
Sir, I would like to come to the front of the congregation, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would just like to share my thoughts about Mr. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is a dope fiend. He has been a dope fiend for quite some time. I'm glad we played this disclaimer.
There's a thing called counter sue.
Mm-hmm. You dig? And yes, he is a dope fiend. I honestly believe that y'all need to leave this man alone about ever playing golf again. It's wonderful that every time y'all call this man to go play the Masters or this virtual golf tournament you guys got going on. That's wonderful. I thank you for still thinking about Tiger Woods, but his time is over. If you take a good look into that man's face, look into the depths of his soul, nothing exists. Tiger Woods, y'all, is lost to opiates. He's been quite lost to opiates for a long time. He lives in Dr. Phillips in Orlando, not too far from where I used to reside. And I'm telling you, trust me, he's on opiates. He didn't get hurt because he has a kite. He's probably hurt today. He wasn't hurt at the time of the accident, but he's hurt today. But he's taking care of it, one pill at a time.
Tiger Woods, y'all. It's all good, y'all. Tiger Woods, y'all. It's all good, y'all.
That's why he blew triple zeros, all zeros. It's because he wasn't under the influence of alcohol. He was under the influence of other things.
Yes.
So,
yeah, and I don't believe that Tiger's a smoker. Tiger's is a perennial pill popper. That's a triple.
And it probably got worse too after his injuries from that one, his bad injuries from that other wreck. You know, because once you get on them, sometimes people don't know how to shake them and get off of it. Addiction is real.
What they said on Dave Chappelle, with the first draft pick from the Asians, they take Tiger Woods.
You want to get him back now, don't you?
Yeah.
You want to get him back? Come on over here where we can take care of you, bro. You've been over there on that side for too long, man. Come back over here so we can take care of you, bro.
Chris Rock told y'all, Tiger Woods, y'all. It's all good, y'all.
That shit is over there, bro.
No sex in the champagne room, man. That's what Chris Rock said. You know? Hey, no, man. This is very sad to see, y'all. This gentleman goes from being, because we were just giving him like best dad of the year a few years ago, bringing his son out there on tour. He was doing great things with his son. His son's been playing. His son is very good. The apple definitely doesn't fall far from the tree. But who would have thought a little kitty cat? No pun intended to the kitty cat heist. Who would have thought that his life would just down spiral after messing up over that woman? He hasn't been the same since, dog.
I don't know, man. That man need to go see somebody, man. He probably got an evil spirit on him or something, man. He need to go. Because, man, ain't nobody with that much money got losing hair like that, looking crazy like that. Like his skin, he looked unkept. You can't be an unkept billionaire. I can see you downsizing your wardrobe, but all your shit come from Nike. So what the hell is you? You get free fits from Nike, bro. You should be dry fit down to the sack, bro. Like, what's really going on with you, bro? Look at you. Look at you, Tiger. I am so disappointed in you, man. You 15 majors, you're phenomenal. But bro, you're suffering personally.
Addiction is real too. It's a disease.
Oh yeah, trust me, I know.
Once you get addicted to them things, it's hard to get off of them. You got to go through some real detox and real cleansing.
He should get the best job. All that money he got a lot of bread. That man over Billy. Is he over Billy?
He gotta be. Yeah. He probably lost a lot, so he might not be there, but he been
Nike
and Nike brought him back, right?
He probably doesn't even know how impaired he is when he gets behind the wheel. And a lot of people, but they realize it, but they don't take into consideration when you're in a moving vehicle and you're impaired, not only do you have your life at hand, you got everybody around you life in your hands too. You know, and people don't think these days.
Shout out to Plug, man, for the stats, man. I just looked it up. So as of 2026, Tiger Woods is roughly worth 1.3 billion to 1.5 billion. Forbes estimate about 1.3 billion. His golf winnings is up to 121 million in his career. His endorsements, his endorsements drives 90% of his wealth. His business venture, he has a golf course design, which shout out to his golf course. It's super dope. If y'all get a chance to go, it's amazing. We played it in Arizona. It actually has it's like imagine putt-putt, but more challenging. The turf actually makes the ball turn a certain way. Like it's super dope. Like but
he's a great mind.
Yeah, super smart. And then he also has apparel by Sunday Red, some investments. Then of course he has the historically high Nike deal that Plug just talked about. He's also with TaylorMade, Rolex, and Monster.
My thing is, after this, would you be in danger of having any of your pulled up?
Because you can't fault a man. His labs came back. He's blue zeros. He's on pain pills. He's on pain pills for something we all know happened. Yeah, it's a prescription.
But he has to be a responsible adult and know not to drive while he's taking these prescriptions.
He does it every day, Ray. Who knows? He could have just we all
and you a billionaire, so why don't you have a driver?
That sounds nice. He's good with his money. He's saving his money. And when you're living in the streets like he was, he don't want nobody driving him around. That boy try to move silent. He ain't trying to
when does it stop?
When does it stop?
When does it stop? When he kills somebody? When he unalive somebody else? Is that when it stops?
I don't know. I'm not going to take
or himself.
I'm not going to take it as far as Miss Rain's taking it for you guys tonight, but
not today.
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of this stuff, because there's been accidents of this nature with people who's been sober. Like, we don't know what led up to the accident. It could have been a bad driver. It could be anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He could have been reaching for the pill that was like that fell out his lap, and he wasn't even really high. He was looking for it. You know, he was lying there looking like, what the hell did my pill fall? Oh, boom. Hey, Tiger.
It's all good, dog. It's all good, y'all. It's all good, Tiger Woods, man.
Dog, when you think golf, that's who you think. I don't give a damn who wins what in the next year or so. The only person you think of is Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna close with this, so we're gonna talk a little bit about this on another show on No Middleman. But this is the power. This is the power of being looked up to by the white community and not the black community. Tiger Woods is a perfect example of why it's important to have others who don't look like you look up to you. That's why he's been able to do this run for so long. Because dog, John Morant was doing gunshots and throwing up bombs and celebrating. They were talking about taking his shoe from him.
They ain't never took nothing from Tiger. Nothing.
They did. They gave it right back.
They will, even if he's in pain, they'll have him step out there doing it. Take a little swipe, and then he'll go back, and then next thing you know, Tiger done flipped over another damn. He flipped a Range Rover. Like they whole campaign is about the wide base of the vehicle with the wide tire. Like you see the what's the name when he's going up the stairs on the Land Rover commercial. Like, bro, they whole thing is like, we don't turn over. He turned it over. How did you do that? Like, nah, you're amazing. Tiger, you just phenomenal. You're a phenomenal human being.
Shout out to Tiger, dog. I'm on your team, big dog. I know why you're safe. That $1 billion ain't going nowhere, dog. Keep swinging them clubs. You're straight, dog. You are a green jacket historian, like, period. Like, that's what I'm telling you, people think I be talking crazy about culture and race. I'm showing y'all it's a big difference by who you're supported by. Period. Period, dog. You can do a lot of things. Look at Pete Rose got himself back. Rest in peace to him. Pete Rose had got himself back into the baseball world after the white folks forgot about the gambling. Once they forgot about the gambling, he became a legend again. You know what I mean?
The only people that won't let him in the Hall of Fame is the one that lost money.
Yeah. Shoot. I'm telling y'all, man. But shout out, man. Shout out, man. Shout out to Tiger, man. Take care of yourself, big dog. Man. But we all know there's hate that's going on. There's always a lot of splitting when it comes to culture and race. But one person took it over the edge, guys. Or maybe not. It all depends how we feel today. We're talking about Druski doing his mock-up of Erica Kirk, which is Charlie Kirk's wife. We're going to move over to the great area of YouTube here, and we're going to open up with this little video. We won't play the whole 8 minutes. We'll give you guys a little back play of Druski being Erica Kirk and see what.
Now, mind you, I haven't seen it before.
Oh, you haven't?
I haven't seen it yet. No, I have not seen it.
Okay. Well, we might play all 8, guys. Let's see how it looks.
I have not seen this at all.
Okay, cool. All right.
I serve a righteous God, and that is why we say our prayers.
All right, so I saw this last night, laughed, didn't think much of it, and then I woke up this morning and apparently mega have lost their goddamn minds over this comedian and his joke, which I thought comedy was legal. What happened? So in this video, I'm going to show you this incredible transformation. Watch it together. By the way, I'm going to have to cut out some of the copyright music on this, but let's enjoy.
Get on your feet. Check the mic and make sure it sounds right, boys.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the tower?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God, and that is why we say our prayers. And we are all His children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible. We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes, because they are the ones who matter most.
All right, so I don't even know what to say to that. How could I follow that? But I will say that last quote there, that last clip, mega NASCAR guy, just incredible. Like, the makeup team deserves an Academy Award. It's so well done. It's so well done. So this is the Erica Kirk quote.
Don't let anyone disenfranchise you because you're a young man, especially a young white male man. Don't ever let anyone talk down to you. We need strong men out there.
Especially if you're a young white male man. Like, the impression here is not far off. Really. Like, it's bordering on an act, like just an impression, as opposed to, you know, satire, because he's pulling direct quotes. He looks almost exactly like her. It really is. It really is incredible stuff. So this gets some of the reactions. New York Post. conservative paper saying, Druski sets off outrage after dressing as Erica Kirk in latest skit. Quote, "This is too far." Here's Donald Trump 4 days ago. Trump sparks outrage after calling Robert Mueller's death good. This is the press. Mega. Now that Trump won and woke is defeated, comedy is legal again. Comedian, okay. Mega, no, not like that. Yeah, they're all losing their minds. Here is one of those people losing their minds. What if a white guy did blackface? There'd be an uproar. There is historical reasoning, historical context to blackface, how it was used to dehumanize black people, largely after the Civil War, and essentially reinforce stereotypes as a way to dehumanize black people. And that was a time, of course, white people dominating everything. There's no historical context to whiteface. I'm not offended by seeing Druski in whiteface. Why would I be offended? There's no reason to be offended by it. It's the same reason why the word cracker isn't offensive. There's no historical context to it. It wasn't used historically in a certain way. So no, this is not offensive in any way. It's a completely different scenario if it's blackface, because it's a whole different situation. So here's a right-wing propagandist writing, despite her being taunted by smaller creators, we share responsibility to know when something is too far. Her husband actually was killed a few months ago. You can go viral with ease, but what does it have to be? But why did it have to be at the cost of a family?
So there you go. Plug. It was actually one more skit that they didn't show in there. He pulls up to a Starbucks with a little poodle on his lap.
I need to see that one.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. But I want y'all to what do y'all think about it at first sight? Do y'all think it's mocking, or would you consider this hate?
Hilarious.
It's mocking. I mean, he basically word for word. It would be different if he was being it was just a whole mocking skit. That's it, because he mocked her the whole time. It would be different if he was portraying it in a different light as being racist or behind it, if it was like anything racist behind it. But because he is not white and he is black, it's a problem. My thing is, would they have had the same issues if a white person did it rather than a black person?
Here you go.
Sweet cream foam chai.
Give me 1 second. I'm finna get it for you, Blood. Hold on 1 second.
Out on this one.
That's so funny as hell, man.
It's Druski is known for his.
Hold on.
Got it. Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pup cup. Yes, everything organic. Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pup cup. Organic? Yes, everything organic.
So that is Druski. That is Druski. That was one of the last skits that we did. So we're gonna put up something here that we're gonna use tonight as our talking point so that we can kind of talk it out. So we're starting off here. Let me see here. Let me get this pulled up for y'all. So this is our little infographic. This is Druski versus Erica Kirk, satire or trash. So the first thing we talking about is it hate? Is it mocking or hate? You guys said mocking, correct?
I said mocking.
And for you, it's more, you're going with more the literal sense, right?
Yeah, he's a comedian. It's skit. That's what I said. Nowhere did he down any. I didn't see any part where he's like, if I don't know.
When Druski does something like this, if everybody would just laugh along, even if you're being mocked, just laugh along. I mean, you would look more human and not sedity if you laughed along. Who do you think you are that you can't be made fun of? People go ahead and call me a Timu Ricky Smiley. That shit tickled the hell out of me every time. So I don't get why, just because you're being mocked or made fun of, you just can't laugh.
And I will point out too, this is his history too. He does skits on different things that's going on in America, i.e., when he talked about the church, you know. So he is not like he's always mocking or has satire against the white people or MAGA or whomever. It's not, he doesn't have it, it's not geared towards one demographic, it's all over. There's nothing safe when it comes to Druski, you know.
Do you want a revolution?
I would definitely, for conversation's sake, say it's mocking. I'll get to my other side of the token once we get later in the conversation tonight, but I would initially say yes, it is mocking. Druski, it's like a double-edged sword, because when you sit back and think about the things that we heard from Cat Williams 2 years ago, we can laugh at Druski, but when you think about dressing up as a woman, and he's going to a whole nother degree, like his makeup on point, dog, blue eyes, hands, like that's even different than people going into a movie being a woman. Like he going to a whole nother extreme. I thought it was very unique that the black folks was mad at him for doing the white guy at the NASCAR, but then now the MAGA side of people are mad at him doing Kurt's wife. It's like you gotta pick a side. Either like Plug said, it's either gonna be comedy or you're gonna feel like it's hate speech. Pick a side.
Pick a side, man.
You know, like it's funny, dog. It's funny. Like I didn't even hear none of those comments that she ever made. That's so I didn't follow her, so I never followed her. I didn't even follow her after her husband passed. You know what I mean? Because I'm not looking for a woman to lead America or lead us. So like I don't.
Why she
yeah, like so I'm not looking at her in that manner. But then to hear the things that she said that he mocked correctly, it's comedy at that point.
Yeah, and
it's no different than people being Donald Trump. Just like people being Donald Trump on Saturday Night Live.
That too. I mean,
it's a parody skit.
Yeah,
it's a parody. Man, people getting real. Dog, let me tell you something. People getting real high and mighty these days, bro. People are getting very high and mighty to where they feel like they can't be touched or they can't be made fun of. People getting way too high and mighty out here, man. They've been doing parody skits forever. Man, who the is you, lady? How about that?
I don't know if y'all remember. I know Plug remember, but I don't know if Rain watched him like that. I remember when Dave Chappelle did the Nigger Family.
What? It's the Nigger
Family. He said we have a reservation for the Nigger Family. Like he did all this stuff, like the blind man on Boondocks that think he's white and hate black people.
Man.
Just a comedian. This is what he does, you know. So I mean,
he said it the best when he said fickle spirits. Fickle spirits. Dave Chappelle called them fickle spirits. But y'all are fine. Now, no offense, but y'all fine with a man that used to be Mr. Olympia or Mr. Decathlon becoming a woman. Y'all cool with that. You're cool with that. You're cool with that. Look, what are you cool with and what are you not? Because you seem to be with something regular as comedy, making fun or mockery. Now you're outraged about comedy, but it's okay for a man to cut it dang-a-lang off. What is this? This is crazy. Y'all, man, listen, I want y'all to hear this. Y'all done went plumb dumb crazy, man. Y'all done lost y'all mind, man. Y'all is gone, man. Y'all are truly gone. In the masses, y'all don't even exist. They can do whatever they want to do. The powers that be can do whatever they want to do. If you are in an outrage about this, and a man got smacked in front of the world at the Oscars.
Well, let me ask you this. Would it have been an uproar if a white man...
Hold on. Don't go there too quick because we're going to get there. So Rain got us. We're going to go ahead and head over to that side of the town. We're going to go to the whites only side of the town for Rain. Rain ready to get there. So we're going to get into our next debate. Is this a double standard? Is this a double standard? Is this, if this was used in another manner, would it be okay? We got to talk about the hard conversations tonight. We got to talk about it. Skit number 2, the double standard. You can see it there on the screen about the backlash of divided responses. Y'all seen it even on social media. And Rain, you can go ahead and pose your question, ma'am.
So, say for instance, Will Smith was the topic of, or the person being mocked. And say for instance, a white man posed as Will Smith with blackface going up and slapping Chris Rock. How would that have looked? Would it have been satire, mockery, or would it have been racist?
Say that one more time.
So if a white man,
white man,
a white man posed in blackface as Will Smith going up to slap Chris Rock at the Oscars, would it have been outrage?
No, it probably would have been a fucking fight. He didn't expect to get slapped by Will Smith. He didn't expect that. No one expected that. But
no, I'm saying if somebody did a satire skit about that, a white man doing it, a white man portraying Will Smith in blackface, portraying Will Smith, and Will Smith going up to slap Chris Rock in a skit, just like what Druski did with Erica Kirk.
I couldn't answer that just because everybody was in a fucking uproar about him slapping Chris Rock himself. So it was outrage about that. Like, nigga, everybody was like, man, you don't slap no motherfucking man, dog. You can punch a man in his face, but you can't slap no man.
I can't think of another.
But when it comes to that double standard, unfortunately, the history of this country won't allow that.
So is our double standard based on the indoctrination of the same people that we say created the indoctrination?
Without a doubt.
You see what I'm going? Like, these are the questions that I had. Like, that's why I'm always like very inquisitive about like having these full conversations. I'm glad we're able to have it unbiasedly, because like I think a lot of times everybody gets so caught up in like, oh, this and that, but it's like, okay, are we just gonna pick what we don't like? Like, is that that's the world we're living in? It's just selective outrage. If I don't like this, I'm gonna use this, but then I'm gonna have a debate about religion and be okay with that form of indoctrination that was given to you by the same white man that you say you hate. Like, I don't grasp it.
If it was, and all right, if we go back to Tropical Thunder or Tropic Thunder, Robert Downey Jr. did blackface on a screen, and on a movie that went nationwide, internationally, and there was no outrage from black folks. They were laughing. They thought that shit was funny. And then the trailer for the movie put that in front of everybody saying, you people, what do you mean you people? What do you mean you people? They actually used that in the trailer to make people go watch it. And people actually went to watch it.
What about
no one had outrage?
The movie White Girls. Ain't that what it's called, White Girls?
Yeah. This is no different. This is no different. That
is the #1 movie, a cult classic. It is a cult. White Girls is a cult classic.
Great
So-
movie. Great thought process, Rain.
But who in the, let me tell you, how about this here? Let's say this. Let's be real. Let's bring everybody to the front of the congregation. Who the fuck made her famous? You're famous for a death?
Because if she would not have came to the forefront, she would have been a widow. She would have been Charlie Kirk's widow, and that's it.
Thank you. So what was your agenda? So what was your agenda? So now you want to be famous. Guess what? This is what happens when you're famous, bitch. And who the fuck said you? Who the fuck made you famous? You famous off your husband's death? You want to capitalize off the death of your husband, bitch? Please. And y'all standing behind her. Let's be real, cuz. Let's be real, cousin. Let's be real, my boy. Let's be real, cousin. Come on now. Let's come to the front of the congregation. You guys are really gonna let her be fucking famous off the death of her husband? Are you serious? You gonna let her capitalize?
But you gotta think about it, Plug. That video that we showed, it was black people protecting her.
I seen it. That's why I said, who that nigga in the back?
But that's what I'm saying. We pick, like, the picking and choosing is too much for me.
I'm not, me myself. Hey, if she can't take a laugh or a giggle or a chuckle at herself, you really think you high and mighty, don't you? Or y'all holding her in a higher regard. Her husband died. That was a damn near, how long ago that was, bro? Damn near a year now.
Almost. I think probably about 6-7 months.
Yeah.
Man.
He go to the trailer. I ain't gonna play it all just for copyright, but like, here go the trailer for here.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there were times when I was doing Jack that I actually felt retarded, like really retarded. I mean, I brushed my teeth retarded. I rode bus retarded. Damn. In a weird way, I had to sort of just free myself up to believe that it was okay to be stupid or dumb.
To be a moron.
Yeah.
To be moronical.
Exactly. To be a moron.
An imbecile.
Yeah.
Like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
When I was playing the character.
When you was a character.
Yeah, I mean, as Jack, definitely.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of the trailer there.
So I never watched this before. So did he play the character the entire time in blackface? Yes. Or he never was a white man at all in the movie.
No, he had a fro with the mutton chops, everything.
Why did they choose a black man to play it?
That was the only.
It was comedy. It was comedy. That's what we're saying. It's almost like nobody wants to come. We like to have isolated arguments in America.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Nothing can get inside this little circle. We only got to talk about this and slavery today.
Yeah,
Druski and slavery. That's all we're going to talk about this whole conversation. Druski and slavery. This was it. And then nobody wants to let anything else seep in because everybody wants to win the argument instead of trying to find common ground where we as Americans can come together and be like, okay, you know what? Druski was just doing his job. He dressed up. He did a skit. He didn't say anything she didn't say. He didn't call her out of her name. You know what I mean? Those are like open. That's an objective view, right? Like we don't. Yeah. I could solely disagree with what he did, but I could take a step back too and be like, well, I seen the video. She did say that. You know what I mean? Like I can't. You can't fight facts.
It would be different if he was saying stuff that she didn't say.
And I'm gonna tell you all this. Druski, let me. We were just talking about Tiger Woods and his brands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has taken anything from him. Google,
nope.
AT&T, T-Mobile, Meta, Microsoft, Nike, Snipes, Dunkin' Donuts, Raising Cane's, Pepsi, Bud Light, and Happy Day.
He's a comedian.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Why are we hilarious? And they want him to
care if they don't care? They don't care. Yeah, why do we care? Because that's what we tell people, right? If his wife don't care, why we care? Like that's what we tell people in all the other arguments around the world. Like if they're like, okay, why do we care?
And who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Do you really? No, really. Let's be real. Let's be honest. What is she famous for?
Being the
what does bitch do?
Being the wife.
What the bitch do? That's it.
Charlie Kirk's
Fuck
widow.
out of here, man. Let's be real, man. Come on, man. I'm talking to you, Shawty. Who are you? Come on, man. Get off your high horse, man. Get off your sedity horse, man. Man, folks get cracked on all the time. Folks get joned on all the time, man. Everybody get parodied on all the time. Man, get off your high horse, Shawty. You tripping. Come on, man. You should have been back there laughing at the joke. Said that was funny. I'm glad he chose me. He could have chosen anybody in the world, but he chose you.
But you know what, Plug? I think sometimes people come in with that initial thought you have, but the world makes it bad. That's what I'm saying. Think about when she first seen it, she probably chuckled. Who knows? We don't know. She probably chuckled. But then the chuckling goes from that to 6 billion people giving their opinion of how you should be looking at things. And then another 6 billion telling you how they look at things. And now you feel like you got to defend yourself. Because if you don't say anything, it's wrong.
Does anybody know anything about leverage? I'd have leveraged that shit into my next little interview. I'd have leveraged that. Hey, man, we need to get on Good Morning America right now.
We need everything organic.
Oh, my God. I laughed so hard. That would have made you America's darling instead of America's victim.
Yeah.
Who's your PR? Who's ahead of your PR team, lady? Because I'd have been like, hey, man, get ahead of this. Get ahead of this. Hey, get an interview. ASAP. Go ahead. Get this 100K real quick. Go on Good Morning America. Go on there and be like, hey, I laugh so hard, man. Druski, now we got this out the way. Now let me talk about this foundation I got going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now people will humanize you saying, oh, she actually has a sense of humor.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, you got me just right.
She probably would have pulled some black folks in on her side to increase her revenue stream had she been a human. Now you being a victim. Now you look like you're flopping on the basketball court. Now people are saying, oh, man, I don't like you, big. Yeah, you could have did this a different way, man. You could have leveraged this, sweetheart. Come on.
So you hit it right on the head. So we're gonna finish off this topic tonight with the three-headed monster, man. As y'all see at the bottom, these are polarized social media reactions. So the first one is the conservative critics. The primary argument is critics argue that targeting a family in mourning is an unethical use of satire. So let's talk about that first. Does anybody see it from that lens? Does anybody see it from the lens of maybe too soon? Y'all know how we do that when people joke. We say too soon. Like, do y'all feel like it's
How long has it been? I don't think so. It would be different if it was done the same week after, within a month or something like that. But no.
So think about Rain. Put yourself. Say that's your loved one that passed away. That the world knew. You think 5-6 months cool? You cool with somebody now bringing this satire into your life? Put yourself in the shoes now.
I think I would be okay with it because he's not talking about the death directly. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's not talking about the death. He's talking about her.
Her. So it would be different if he was talking about the death and what happened, and if he made some comments towards the death. I wouldn't think so. I think I would have needed to laugh.
Even in the midst of mourning, because we all know what grief feels like.
Yeah.
So like,
I think my answer still stands the same because it would be different. Like I said, it would be so different if he pointed out or had some reference to his passing, which I don't think he did at all.
I'm a little confused, guys. I don't know what ChatGPT is trying to tell us, but AI is saying that Charlie Kirk is still with us.
Wait, what?
It says there may be some confusion from online content or satire, but Charlie Kirk has not passed away. As of now, he is active as the founder of Turning Point USA, regularly appearing in media, podcasts, and public speaking events, and still involved in political commentary and campus outreach. There is no time period where Charlie Kirk has not been with us.
ChatGPT They don't pull the right information sometimes.
Oh,
Man,
okay.
listen,
Or they
like
might
I
be, or
said,
they
I
might,
ain't
or they might put it right in front of your face. The truth can be right in front of your face.
oh yeah. Hey, let's go to the next question.
Yeah,
Brother.
the next question. Blows and I ain't touching that. Blows and I ain't touching that AI. So the next one says skit supporters, man. The primary argument is satire is a fair response to Kurt's distasteful public behavior. So they're saying there's the argument out there saying that, hey, you said these things.
Mm-hmm.
He just created a skit about it. I think that's where most people stand, though.
Yeah, that's where I stand. And I'm not, man, I'm not moved because bitch, who are you? Like, who is you, bro? Like, who is you, cuz? Like, for real, man. You ain't above reproach, bitch. Who you supposed to be, man? Like, for real. Like, who is you? You know what I'm saying? Like, people made fun of Beyonce, and she actually got talent. Like, she's actually here and sold records and sold out concerts. Like, get out of here, man. People make fun of Jay-Z all the time. People make fun of Denzel all the time. Impersonate Denzel, impersonate Kevin Hart, impersonate all types of, like, this dude that used to be on Fox Sports. What's his name? I forgot his name. The short guy, chubby guy. He does impersonations all the time.
On Saturday Night Live?
No, not Saturday Night Live. He be on Fox Sports. He during football season. He comes on there and he does Jimmy Johnson. He does Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah,
He does Glazier, everybody. He does everybody on the panel. He did Michael Strahan and put the gap in his mouth and did him too. I'm like, man, come on, man. You ain't above reproach. You ain't above this. You ain't who you think you is. You really think you are who they say you are, don't you? You ain't no,
Are they offended because it's the truth?
They're offended because they using the wrong leverage.
I think that they're offended because this is, and I'm sure this is what Rain will want to say, but she doesn't feel comfortable saying. White people don't feel that it's appropriate to have double standards based on race and history. That's what's really hitting most people who have an issue with this whole thing. It's not about his skit. It's not about what he said, because everything he did, displayed, and said was true. You can't argue the truth. But with that being said, 90% of the responses I've seen from people who didn't look like me and Plug was, what if that was me and I did a black? That's the biggest thing, because, and we can't get mad at that, because I argue this on Men's Minute. I argue this on every panel. That's the first thing niggas do when we compare to white people. But if the white man would have did it, we do the same exact thing. We do the same. But that's the first thing Cam Newton did on his argument when him and Jason Whitlock was going back and forth. Well, what if I was a white? Why are we comparing ourselves to the people that y'all allegedly say you led the world in indoctrination? But then when a white woman or a white man comes behind and say, but what if we would have did this? We get in the uproar and then we go straight to slavery. I don't understand why we feel above reproach. I didn't go through slavery. Plug didn't go through slavery.
I take it in stride, bro. Like either way, if it's funny, if it was a black,
it's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
If it was blackface, and it's funny, and you know, like there's a difference between tasteful, tasteless, funny, and now if you doing it just to do it, you know what I'm saying? Like even if that skit hadn't been funny, I would have been like, nah, Druski, man, take that shit down, bro. That shit ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? Like if he'd have did like at the funeral of her morning, say she did some funny morning at the funeral, then I'd have been like, nah, that shit tasteless.
But Druski,
you know what I'm you're an event.
Yeah. But Druski is an equal opportunity smoke giver, though.
Yeah, he give it to all, man. He don't give a damn who
he gave it to the black pastors coming down. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's an equal opportunity smoke giver. Like, he's not picking a side. He's exposing anything that's going on in the world and giving his take on what it looks like.
No, and even though this was funny, that pastor skit was doubly funny. But that shit was funny.
Right. And he's telling the truth. It's not like he's adding or taking away. He's portraying the truth, you know, just exactly her words she said, the words those pastors say, all of that.
But why do both of you guys feel that as a culture we take things so differently once they want to compare themselves to us?
I don't think it's that. It's just that oppression, it's an oppression mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, off the top, we all have a problem with said government. Everybody, I think everybody's plight is pretty much on the same level when it comes to the plight of the government. But when it comes to individualizing, you know, everybody has their own temperament. And the majority seems to lean that way. So they think everybody feels that way. Or everybody sees it that way. Or everybody feels like they need a handout, or they feel like they need this, or they need that, or whatever. I think so because the majority, whether it's 51%, that's still the majority. It's still saying that. It still doesn't. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how all of us feel. You know what I mean? They be like, "Oh man, you must be a Democrat." I mean, like when somebody say that to me, I get offended.
Yeah.
I get offended when somebody would have just assumed, "Oh, you black, you must be a Democrat." Or, "No, I don't really want to share my views." Like, why you don't want to share your views? Because I'm black. Man, share your views, man. I want to hear what you got. Out of all the niggas I done heard, Cracker, I want to hear what you got to say. Really? Like, okay, if I say, out of all the niggas I done heard, Cracker, I want to hear what you got to say. If he said, "Well, nigga," let me tell you this, I would speak your mind in. I want you to feel comfortable speaking your truth. Everybody is uncomfortable. We all in this little PC world where everything is just so uncomfortable. Everything is so uncomfortable. Everybody is so comfortable
On your feet.
being uncomfortable, except when they want to choose not to be comfortable or uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Man, the world is what it is, man. Oh, and you going to Candace? Oh, go ahead.
Because I want to hear her, because our last part of the three head monster at the bottom, it says cultural context, right? It says the primary argument is septic. People compare the skit racial humor to the Chappelle show. So we all know that at some point, Candace kind of was more of a conservative nature. She was a strong supporter of Charlie Kirk at some point previous to like her thought processes and things of that nature. But I want to hear what she would have to say about it.
You laughing?
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is my.
And y'all remember Candace Owens and Erica Kirk had a one-on-one conversation.
We say our prayers. We are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible. We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America.
So good.
Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes. Because they are the ones who matter the most.
Okay, that black guy is like didn't say a single word, and so just takes away the entire scene. Just perfect faces that he's making behind him. This is how everybody's feeling. Everybody, for the first time, it's not left or right. It's like everyone's united in feeling this. It feels fake. It feels wrong. It's Tim Dillon called it out early. It feels like they just want our money, and they're just going to keep saying the Lord and God and God and the Lord, so we can't question things. Because it would just be, oh my God, it would be demonic, as they always say. It's demonic. It's evil. How dare you question a grieving widow? Like they are trying to use this idea of Christianity as a shield. And I was hinting on that again, removing Erica Kirk from the scenario. I was noticing all of these women that make videos. They're just catty. They're just influencers, but they try to find a Bible verse. It's like, I'm not actually catty. This is the Bible verse, and I can tell you why I don't. Yeah, I'm not. It's not that I dislike this person. I'm just objectively telling you why you should dislike this person. But I'm using a Bible verse. Stop doing that. Just stop doing that. It's inauthentic, and people are seeing this for what it is. And I'm glad that this has gone absolutely viral.
So that's Candace. That's Candace Owens' viewpoint on it.
She's a straight shooter, and she's a straight shooter, bro. And she's a straight shooter, and she does not pander to the white or black side. She's about right. Wrong. That's one thing. Like I was so pissed off when she was on the panel with Tip and Killer Mike, and they were just booing her when she came out, and I was like, "Y'all, that's really y'all don't even watch this fucking woman, man. Y'all don't really even watch her. The only thing they have against her is that she married to a white man, so shit. I don't want to hear. She don't hear shit she got to say. She can't She can't speak on the black because she got white hood. But I was like, the fuck they got to do with any damn thing? Same thing
that woman that y'all wanted to select as president had too.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. That's because I know people are gonna see this plug and people get the wrong impression of the things I say. But I just want people to pick a side and stay there. I'm so tired of culture saying it's going to be slavery today, but we want the first black woman in the White House. No, we can't do this because it is. Pick a side, bro. Or just stay objective. Like, pick a side or just say objective. Because, like, we do that. We pick indoctrination and slavery one day, but then we'll okay one black person to do everything that we said we were against just to feel like this person is going to be the first to do something or give us power or make us feel like Kamala Harris was literally everything that they're talking about. White husband was not trying I didn't get it. Like that. Those are my questions. Is like when I'm having this conversation, I'm really just trying to understand why is one thing always bigger than the next? Why is this oppression bigger than this oppression? Or why is this person doing this okay today, but this person can't do this tomorrow? Like, those are my questions when I have these conversations. Like,
social media mindset.
I told him we gotta bring this to the show.
Everybody has to feel what everybody else like. No one can create an original thought. No one wants to stray away from the trend in which the comments are going. They have to make a similar comment to the type of comment that they just read that stood out from the hundreds of comments. No one has an original thought these days, bro. They really don't, bro. Like the things that even been said on this panel, like we have our own particular individual idea of this skit and what is happening here. Everyone else is like they're gonna go with the flow. It's gonna be one antagonist, and then it's gonna be 55,000 protagonists, and it's gonna be like, bro, this is like, bro, really, like, let's be honest and ask the question. No one wants to sit back and ask the question: who the fuck is this lady to where she's important enough to be holding rallies in front of people? You are trying to capitalize off of the death of your husband, where you should be grieving. Where the fuck are your children? Because you're such a mother and you left fatherless children out here Man, that shit was funny. Bitch, you should have came to the front of the congregation and got your chuckle on like the rest of us. I'm a victim. Oh, really? Well, he called me T-Boo Ricky Smiley. I don't want to do this shit no more. What if I'd have told you that? What if I'd have told y'all that? You see that comment, and what if I'd have just said click and just got off the screen? Right there, what plug left? And then y'all would have hit my phone on a three-way. Like, plug, what happened? Man, I ain't like that comment, dog. I ain't, nah, bro. I ain't gonna let that man talk to me like this, dog. This shit over. How y'all would have felt if I'd have did, if he did me like that, and I would have.
But plug, that is okay in most cases for our culture.
The fuck out of here, man. They ain't going for that shit. I'm not going for none of this shit. I feel absolutely nothing. And when the skit come on, guess what? I'm laughing. And when it goes off, I feel.
But plug, what you said is the opposite of what our culture does, though.
Hey, dude. Man, I'm RNC, man. I ain't the culture. I'm RNC. You understand? I was plugged, man. I'm an entity, me. I don't give a about what they feel, but I don't give a damn what your comment was, boy. Gives a fuck, boy. At all costs, your shit is not going to disrupt my day. Nigga, please. Crackle, please. Y'all are not going to disrupt my day. I swear it on everything I love. I'm telling you, whatever you say, I'm going to get at your ass in that moment. By the time we click this shit and it says, that's a wrap, bitch, it's a wrap. It's a fucking wrap. That shit is over with. I don't get that. Oh, and I'll be at the Mar cutting and be like, hey, should have heard what this motherfucker said. I mean, damn, oh, let that wait. With all this other shit going on, we got motherfuckers talking about they can take a whole fucking shit out of space. You really think I believe that? I don't believe that shit. We gonna go to sleep. They gonna come back. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all motherfuckers ain't going up there for nothing. What you four motherfuckers gonna do? All y'all gonna do all that shit that y'all say y'all gonna do. Y'all really believe that shit? I don't believe that shit. I don't. Because if it was to be done, it would have been done by now. What are we waiting for? I can take my phone in the goddamn kitchen and listen to some shit right here. Why you ain't been there yet? Man, look, man, I can turn on a goddamn, I can hit a switch, and then these 3-4 lines come up on my goddamn phone, and I got service. It's Wi-Fi. You guys are fucking crazy. These dudes are y'all. These motherfuckers are Looney Tunes. Y'all really is y'all are led astray. Run them up. Man, don't get about no goddamn Erica Kirk, man. Fuck Erica Kirk, man. You just like Miss Simpson that stay over there in the trailer park over there, Orchid Springs, bitch. She probably smoking some meth right now. And her cat is pissing on her carpet. I don't care. I don't care. She got a dog named Rufus, bitch. I don't care.
What's your closing thoughts on this?
He's a comedian. Druski's a comedian. Candace Owen, she laughed.
This is a safe space, Rain, for you. Rain, this is a safe space for you to give your true opinion.
Don't mind me, please.
If I feel as though it would have been a different kind of uproar if blackface was involved. So,
of course,
at the end of the day, to me, I see it as comedy, satire, or mocking. He wasn't. I don't think he had any malicious thoughts on it or malicious intent on it. It's pure comedy. So.
All right, hey guys, there you have it. I apologize for any white people that would tune in and watch this. That Rain did not have y'all in her best interest tonight.
We got her in the draft. We got her in the draft. She over here, y'all. That shit is over with. Don't even look for her. Don't even look for her.
She adjacent.
Over here. That is it. She is officially niggified.
Hey man, it's a great show, Greg. Great show, man. You guys know that we are going to be live in Columbus, Georgia, June the 6th,
Please
man,
don't do it.
for Singles and Soulmates, man, the 90s edition. Make sure you check us out. We do have a live performance going on prior to the panel by our one and only Classic Codes, better known as B Class on the music side. It's the music that you hear on pretty much all of our platforms most of the time. So make sure y'all tap in. The tickets are going for the low at the moment. Make sure you tap in. We want to pack out the Hideaway and have everybody there in Columbus, Georgia, man. It's going to be a beautiful time on that Saturday, June the 6th, 7 p.m. doors open, 8 p.m. the show starts. So appreciate everybody. Get your tickets. And last but not least, we do have the Raw Society. We have our official merch page as well, where you can go there, follow us, and also get your merch prior to the show. So anything else y'all have for the people tonight? Anything else for the people tonight?
No, I'm good. Make sure y'all tune in on Thursdays when I do Soft Rain Hotline. Y'all call in, talk to me. I like it. I love doing that. Getting those phone calls in. It's real good.
He's so stupid. It was stupid.
What you got, Plug?
I called you.
Yeah, you did, Plug. I appreciate that.
Yeah, y'all, and we calling out Kevin Jackson, Too Tight, and B Brand.
Yeah,
y'all was heavy in the chat, and we didn't see you on Thursday night on the hotline. So make sure you tune in Thursday night to the hotline with Rain. Yeah.
They were like, damn, we call him a name. Bitch was right there.
Yeah, but we appreciate everybody, man. Like I said, if you're watching this on the replay, make sure you leave your comments. We love to have this conversation again. If you feel like you have a different form of opinion or thoughts about this, we would love to come back and have a even more in-depth. Again, myself and Uncle Plug do have something new coming for y'all very soon. Be on the lookout for that. Also, make sure you catch the Story Time with Plug on Uncle Plug TV. Also, is it Plug and Dough? It's Plug and Dough, right?
Plug into the dough.
Yeah, Plug into the dough with him and Sean on Monday nights. Tune in with them. Of course, you can find me on Mondays and Tuesday with the No Middleman crew. And then, like I said, we got something special coming very soon with myself and Plug and someone new. And then we also gonna have our sports show, 1181. Pressure Plays from the Bayou to the Turf. You can catch me and Plug on the best primetime Sunday sports show. It was a great show. It's going to continue to get nothing but better and better. And then last but not least, make sure y'all catch that premiere of the Sunday Service with myself and Classic. Make sure y'all check that on both platforms. It went out on the Raw Society and also on my platform at Souls of Thought. And then catch everybody else, man, who's a part of the Raw Society. Let me see if I can pull that up for y'all before we head out of here. So y'all can catch the whole, what you saying, Ray?
The link to the Raw. I'll put the link to the Raw Society Coalition. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
So we have the Raw Society Coalition. Again, we are just 3/5 of the Raw Society Coalition. You have the Classic Codes. You have myself, Souls of Thought. You got your favorite uncle from Uncle Plug TV. And you got your favorite white girl, Black adjacent. She is not on your side. If you didn't know it, it's Conversations with Soft Rain. And then you have the one and only D Tears Down. Walk him down, Tears Down. Sophisticated Crash Out, the man of the movement, whatever you would like to call him. Make sure y'all tap into the Raw Society Coalition, man. It's been a blessing to be able to tune in, get y'all some content, man, and we'll catch y'all on the next one, man. We out.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time, for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Been watching my story, all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't call? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Put that on my soul.